sure to follow our amazing sponsors, Fiya Infusion, Tax Strategy, Ask Blue Jay, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Black Dollar Day. And be sure to tune into our other programming throughout the week. All right, y'all, let's get it.
What it do? Your favorite cousin Young Jock checking in. And right now you're tuned into the Blueprint Live with my favorite MzMetchi, all right? Hey, man, you know what it is. Keep doing what you're doing and keep it right here. Chill.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, it's your $2 Fabo, Bankhead Fabo. Oh, hey, man, check this out. I want y'all to tune in right now to the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi. And I want you to tune in every Thursday at 6:30 Central Time. Oh, Fabo!
Yo, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I know what you should be doing. I'm the pride of the Eastside DJ MH Tutter, and you need to tune into the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Gary P, the DJ of Boot Camp Radio. You're tuned in right now to Blueprint Live with MzMetchi. Let's go.
Hey, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Let's get it.
My feet up and I'm laid back, my CX and my band goes. Ain't that the way the song goes? Ain't that the way the song goes?
Get your drinks. We got a lot to talk about.
Ain't that the way the song goes? Ain't that the way the song goes? Ain't that the way the song goes? My feet up and I'm laid back, my CX and my band goes. Ain't that the way
Let's just jam real quick. It's been a long week. Let's go.
Ain't that the way the song goes?
Ain't that the way the song goes?
Ain't that the way the song goes? Ain't that the way the song goes? Pop the molly, that's what you choose. I'm on stage rocking, I'm sweating. Laying laws like a paved road, that's smooth riding.
Let's get a jam real quick. You know, get it going. Let y'all get y'all drinks so we can chat it up tonight.
That got you going like dope lines. We speak the truth, no house of lies, but we playing you fools like Cardi Khan. Lightsabers and speed racers, the force is strong for that young time.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's get it.
She was talking shit when I paid dues. You bitches scared, so you faking truths. You lagged down and I'm still online. I keep eating next for these hard lines. I'm in the clouds and
I just had to jam out real quick, y'all. Welcome back to another Blueprint Live. Okay, I'm excited to be back. I hope that you've been having a wonderful week so far. Like, it's just, I don't know about you, but even though it's been a long week, it's been a good week all at the same time. So I'm really excited to talk to you all. If you're just joining me tonight, I want to make sure that you drop those businesses in the comments, okay? So even if you're just peeking in and you got to head back out, make sure that you go ahead and drop your business or drop your friend's business, your family members, your coworkers, whatever. I'm here to promote you tonight, okay? Let me get in these comments. Hey, Auntie Tracy, what's going on, girl? What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. If you were wondering what was on my playlist, that was Van Gogh, okay? Available on all platforms. So make sure y'all go and check it out. Go and stream everywhere, okay? And also, if you're just following me, you know, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe, do all of that. The Blueprint Media Company on Facebook and the BP Media Co. on all platforms, okay? I want to connect with you. And if you want to connect with me, you can follow my page, MzMetchi. That's MzMetchi. I know you see it, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Yes, my Auntie Tracy said red, huh? I decided to go red today because, I mean, why not, okay? Hey, Ashley, how you doing? She said wellnessintheworks.booksy.com. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all get in tune with Miss Ashley. Thank you so much for tuning in, sis. I appreciate you, okay? Before I go any further, I have to thank my amazing sponsors, okay? Shout out to Tax Strategy. It's tax time, okay? It's no reason. We know y'all got y'all W-2s, okay? They sent it out. They sent it out last month, okay? We are in March. I need you. If you don't have a tax preparer at this point, go ahead and holler at the tax pros at Tax Strategy, okay? You can go ahead and visit their website. Everything is virtual, so you don't have to like go in the office and do all of that. Baby, we doing uploads online. We doing what we got to do. So make sure you check out my sponsor, Tax Strategy. Fiya Infusions, okay, for those that like the sticky to the icky, okay, make sure that you go and follow my sponsor, Fiya. They have premium pre-rolls and other products that you might like if that's what you're into, okay? If not, I'm gonna just need you to keep going. For all of my Black owned businesses, I need you to go and register your business with the Black Dollar Days. Okay. Make sure that you go and you are a part of that directory. Okay. She's putting together all of those things so that on the day that she has the actual Black Dollar Days, your business will be highlighted and featured, and you'll be able to just kind of like shop and peruse of all of the other businesses that are around that are registered. So make sure you do that. My topic for the night is, do you take accountability? Okay. We're going to be talking about, some things. Okay. But I'm really, really excited because I have my special guest. Okay. I've been pumping her up all week. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready, girl. All right, she is ready to go. So I'm going to bring in Miss Cameron Batley. Okay, she is the CEO of Honee Beauty. So here we go. Hold on. Let me get it together. Hey, girl.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. How are you?
Good. I just want you to know I was waiting early. I didn't know I was supposed to push the enter the studio button. I was trying to get stuff ready.
Girl, because I was like this. I was like, Lord, I said, where is she at? Where is she at?
I've been the whole time. I was like, I saw you on my phone, and I was like, wait a minute, why is she coming? And then I was like, oh, I'm supposed to push the.
Girl, because I was showing like this. I was like, no, she's supposed to be backstage. But no, first off, welcome to the Blueprint Live. I'm so happy to have you tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So I wanted to share with them a little bit of how we met. As everyone knows, like I try to, bring a lot of different businesses, bring a lot of different initiatives in everything that I do. And in my day job, okay, which I was really given the opportunity to be able to like put together some new things for our tenants. And that was actually how I met Cameron. Mm-hmm. And you, first off, when we came in, because we did massages. Okay. So I had a massage by you. I've had them both times. I'm really sad you're not coming back, but that was how we met. And I really, after talking with you, I really wanted to know, like, how did you get your start in like the health and wellness sector?
Yeah, so I originally started when I went to college. I went for film and video. So I actually worked in like commercial production, like behind the scenes on the crew side. Okay. And so I did that for a couple of years, but it kind of burnt me out and the winters were really slow. So I was like, what else do I enjoy doing? Because I need something else to make some money. And I wind up getting into aesthetics. And then that led to massage therapy. And then I was like, might as well get my nail license.
Oh,
yeah, so that's how I got into the beauty and wellness.
Let me see your nails now. I feel like they're really...
These are press on my man.
Bling blow kapow. Okay. So okay. Now you tip a lot of different hats because what you just named, I mean, you do a little bit of everything. Is there like one thing that you do that is just like that's your favorite service that you offer the public?
So I'm actually is like rolling things in, and I'm focusing more on massage actually, and I'm actually gonna be doing some new things coming soon, so stay tuned. But massage therapy is really it started with the manual lymphatic drainage class I took, and it really reignited my love for it because it's like massage is healing. Like people get on your table in a chair, whatever it is, and they could be, can't move their neck or having a bad day. And somebody with a good touch can change their entire day and entire mood. Yes. And that's what this is what I want to do at this point in time. So absolutely, that's where I'm at.
Because I tell you what, when I had my massage, I was like, I need more than 15 minutes. That was number one. But, it's like, and remember I told you, I was just like, what are some of your problem points? And I'm like, I am tense as hell, like right in here. And literally after that 15 minutes, I was just like, I feel great. I feel like I can go back and conquer the world and take a nap,
Yeah.
So, okay, now look, you got to talk to me because we know that like with people having like different surgeries and stuff, I'm sure you see a lot of people that's coming to get the lymphatics, how is that?
So, you talking about how like the modality of it or just working with post-op?
Yeah, just working with those people post, an operation like that.
Oh, so usually they're in a lot of pain, because there's a lot of swelling.
Okay.
And so what I do, because the lymph system, I'm trying not to be too scientific-y, but the
Okay.
lymph system is right under the skin, so you don't have to do a lot of pressure. But what happens is when you get when you have those incisions, the lymph vessels that would normally drain one way are kind of blocked.
Okay.
So what we do as therapists, we manually move it to another area where it can properly drain out the body and reduce the swelling. And it doesn't hurt. A lot of people think it hurts because they see on Instagram people actually pushing fluid out. That's not what we do. It's a
Okay.
natural, soft, relaxed. People fall asleep when I do it, and they
Okay.
still see results.
That's amazing. Okay, girl, I'm gonna have to come see you. Now I ain't had no surgery, child, but she needs a little help to get that
But
going.
yeah, and it's not just for post-op. It's just a lot of people get it because the post-op is so popular, but
Yeah.
anybody can get it. It has a lot of benefits for a lot of people too. So
Okay. Okay. So I mean, I want to know, like, what are some things, I know that you do a lot, but what are some things that are coming up that you can share?
that I can share.
Okay.
So yeah, so I mean, I can talk about it a little bit. So when I talk about like getting more of my focus in massage, I really have been just inspired and motivated to get into a more healing space. Like that's like my focus. Like
Okay.
I want to, like if sorry, like people have conditions or even spiritually, I started taking Reiki, which is energy work.
Okay. Okay.
And so that's where I'm gonna be like having a whole relaunch and rebrand. But that's kind of where I really want to just help people feel better, and that's where my heart is right now.
I've got a couple comments for you. So Ashley is shouting you out. She said, "Can Bam."
That's my friend Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Yeah, she's
And my Miss Tracy, she said, "I hear that." She also wanted to know, where are you located?
So I travel. So I have a space in Indiana, but I also travel as well.
Okay, and you travel into Illinois, into the
Yes.
Chicagoland area.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm licensed in Illinois and Indiana.
Okay, we just wanted, we wanted to check because the ladies, they want to see you out here. They want to see you out our way. Ashley said that's a no, shaking my head, no pushing.
Yeah, she's a massage therapist too and an esthetician.
Okay.
So yeah, so if you need your
Look,
waxes.
okay, the girls, they get the money together. Okay.
Yes,
Period.
yes.
So, okay, I want to know this from you, and you tell me if you're comfortable with answering. But I know that you see, you scroll social media just like I do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see some of we'll put them in quotes, the massage therapists that are giving the nasty massages that look like that it could have possibly led to a little boom boom in the champagne room. From your perspective, being, like you're a professional, and all of that, how do you feel when you see those things, as far as like people kind of, they're not respecting the industry almost, right?
I don't like it because massage therapy that's why we're called like massage therapists, people who are licensed and take it seriously, not masseuse, because it has that negative connotation of the happy endings and stuff.
Okay.
People who are massage therapists take this seriously. This is about helping people. This is about healing people.
That's right.
So that is a totally different thing. And so to call yourself a massage therapist and do these massages is just like not cool. And a lot of my peers like really frown upon that. So, and I hate when I see it, because it's like, and then too, like when it comes to getting like services, like that can, like, I don't know, something like a payment service. They're like, oh, you do massage though, we don't really, because it can lead to other things. So it's like you're not helping people who actually are trying to do this professionally by doing stuff like that, because people already have that negative connotation in it sometimes.
Yeah, when I see it, I really do hate to see it. I'm just like, it just doesn't feel right. And then, I actually, one of my really good girlfriends, her name is Talina, and she has her spa, Royalty Massages. And so look, now I got another person, I got you, that I get my massages with. But with her, it's her and I and my girlfriend Whitney, we were talking about just different instances of like people literally asking her for those type of services, and she's just like, hey, it's not none of that going on over here. And I really just wanted to know, because you are within the industry, like, just how do you receive that when you see it? Like, it's just, I hate when people play with different professions like that.
Exactly.
It's very annoying. But look, I want to get into a couple of these comments. Ashley gave the
I know, girl, because we like, oh,
get out of here with the nasty. She also said freaky nasty masseuse. Hey, Miss Voss. She says hello, just joining. Hey, girl, thank you so much for joining in. So, okay, walk me through. Of course, you were doing this, and I'm assuming you were kind of, getting into it. You had your own clients. When was that moment that you decided to make Honey Bee Beauty what it was?
So, it was actually when I took it super seriously. So I've been incorporated. It will be 3 years at the end of March.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I was very shy at first for a while. Like, am I good enough? Can I do this? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And it wasn't until like August 2020 where I was like, I'm just gonna do this. Like, I'm going to do it. And even now, I feel so much empowered. Like, I'm going to hit the ground running with my own thing because I'm an entrepreneur at heart. Like, I know this now.
That's right.
And so, yeah.
So, and I know you recently announced, like I said, you let me know if you care to share, but when I saw you last time, I knew that you weren't going to be joining us for the new date that we set, because these ladies were so good. Her and Khadijah, they were so good that we were like, we got to bring them back, and we want them to be our dedicated people, right? Because literally, I didn't get a chance to talk to you, but literally all of my tenants were like, we love them. Make sure that they come back, But you recently got another position.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share about that? Do you want them to book with you there, or?
Yeah, well, I'm at also at Luxura. It's in the South Loop.
Okay.
So I'm there Wednesday, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Okay, the popping days.
Yeah, so if you're around there, you can also check me out there.
Okay. Well, look, I just want to thank you for taking some time. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Just for coming on the show and just sharing a little bit about your journey. And you've got my support. And now when you do have a Wednesday that you can come back on our stuff, you let me know, okay?
I certainly will.
You got my personal information. You better message me like, girl.
I will.
I'm gonna be able to slide through, okay?
I will.
But no, I wish you just much continued success, Cameron. You just keep on doing your thing, girl. I see you, another Black woman in business, okay? And I just celebrated my 3 years too, so that's dope. Yes, it's a party. And look, when I have some networking stuff, I definitely want you to come out. And you're not coming to do massages. You come to get your drink on and come meet some new clients. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Before I let you get out of here though, let them know where they can follow you and how they can support and book you.
Yes. So my Instagram is Honee Bee Beauty, HONEE, the letter B, beauty. Also honeybeebeauty.com is where you can find me as well. So.
Y'all make sure y'all book with sis. She is the truth. I told y'all she turned my day around. Okay. And I will definitely be checking you out. And for the ladies, if y'all just coming back from the Dominican Republic, no shade, but you have a professional that will be able to help you out. Okay. So make sure you get in tune. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Have a good night.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, she is the truth. Make sure y'all get in tune with my good sis, okay? Karen Badley, she is doing her thing, okay? I'll leave her information up for a little bit. I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, I got my Hate It and Love It. Let's get it.
Tax season is among us. Make sure that you get with the pros at Tax Strategy to help you limit your tax liability and help you get back the maximum refund that you and your family deserve. Visit www.yourtaxstrategy.info for more information on setting up an appointment and getting the ball rolling on your taxes this year. Let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. The Black Dollar Days initiative has officially kicked off. Make sure that you join founder Faye Porter in her mission in uplifting the Black community. You can join by registering your business or just replying that you're in and you're ready to be in on this initiative, okay? Visit theblackdollardays.com and do what you need to do to be a part of this. Be Be a part of the change that you want to see. Make sure that you follow them on all social media and let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Hey y'all, it's your girl MzMetchi checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. All right, y'all, it's time for Hate It and Love It. Let's get into it.
Hate it and love it. All right. So this week I'll keep it real simple. Okay. Okay. So y'all, I know somebody gonna be able to feel me on this. Let me take my sip real quick. Okay. Nosy people at work. Okay. Yes, that is definitely gonna be my hated it this week. So you all know I've kind of chronicled to you some of the times that I have in the workplace where it's just like, whew, you just have to take a deep breath to keep moving through the day. But one thing that gets on my absolute nerves, y'all, it gets on my nerves, is when I am talking to someone, I'm trying to figure some things out, I'm helping a tenant, I'm helping one of the staff members or whatever the case is. And this one particular person, which we will not name them out of respect for them, consistently like, what are you guys talking about? Let me jump in on what you're talking about. And I'm just like, girl, we wasn't talking to you. We was trying to fix the task on our own. What is the problem? Please help me, ma'am, sir. Please. It gets so annoying. It's like you can't even have a conversation or finish your thought or, complete whatever you had going on because this person is being absolutely nosy. It gets to be a problem for me. Okay. So that's my hated it. Now, my second hated it that I had, this was also from work. So ended up getting some unfortunate news about one of our staff members that they were, ill and had been going through some things. They alerted me that they had, cancer and that's what they were dealing with. So, me being the type of person I am, it's like I've lost family members to cancer. I'm just like, wait a minute, like we got to do something. Can we buy some flowers? Can we get a spa day going? What can we do to like show our love and appreciation to somebody that like literally is a part of making our operations run smoothly? What can we do to work with them and to assist them? And when I let the other staff members know, they were just like, oh, it's just skin cancer. It's okay. Like, it's totally cool. And I'm like, ding, 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 bing, bong. That's not it. That's not how we're supposed to do things. What do you mean? I was just like immediately like thrown off by the whole situation. And I thought that it was like real ignorant. You know how like you just kind of, when people say some wild shit at work, you just kind of laugh it off and just be like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. It was real difficult to do as far as that was concerned. I was just like, girl, what is you talking about? So yeah, we just have to learn how to like show compassion. And I understand that other people are not always very emotional about things, or like their first instinct is not to react or to like display anything as far as like any type of emotional thing. But one thing that I'm learning in my life is that you kind of want to have a little bit, just a little bit, even if you've only got that, of emotional intelligence. And you have to know how to read a situation, and when something is like serious, or when something, maybe it doesn't involve all of that. And my hated it is definitely that it's just like, when we go through things, you want people to like feel you. You want them to understand like where you're coming from, what's on your mind, what's on your spirit. And then, with other people, you may not give that same courtesy. And it's just like, it's kind of weird. And yeah, so that's definitely my second hated it for tonight. My love it. Y'all know with the wintertime, I tell y'all that I love to watch me some TV. It does something to my spirit, okay? When I am able to have a little bit of time to just like be in my pajamas be on my couch in my house watching a little bit of TV. And last weekend, I took that weekend to watch season 2 of Love is Blind on Netflix. Okay. And I talk a lot to you all about what I watch on television and all of these different things. And so much to the point that I'm actually launching a new segment that I'll be doing where I'm talking about the different things that I watch, because I'm like, I know somebody got to feel me on this, but we'll go through a recap of a lot of the hottest shows that are out and talk a little bit of Sugar Honey Iced Tea about them. But this weekend, like I said, I watched Love is Blind and I was like, oh wow, this is a decent show. If you haven't watched it before, how they have it set up is that they pair these people up and they date in these like individual pods where they're not able to see one another, but like they have dates, they talk to each other, get to know one another, they make notes in their little notebook, and then when they're ready to meet each other and they're ready to make their relationship official, there's a proposal, and then they are an engaged couple. Okay. So this season 2 brought you characters like Shane and Shayna, Natalie, Mallory, Jared, all of these people. So if you know, if you watch the show, and it was just really, really crazy how it played out. The reunion is coming on tomorrow at March 4th. So I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I'm super duper excited about it. I'm like, okay, let's get it. So that is definitely my love it this week. I was advised from people that are, avid watchers of the show to watch season 1, because they said the season 1 was like super turned up, totally the one that you should be in tune with. So I was like, you know what? I'll put that on my weekend plans to go ahead and watch season 1. But season 2 was really, really good. Very interesting to see how the experiment played out. And I don't know why. It's just like, I'm married, but I do be watching those shows because, honey, they are good. Okay. Speaking of which, getting into tonight's The Nerve. Okay. Let's get into Married at First Sight with Olajuwon. Okay. So if you all are watching that, they are currently stationed in Boston, in the US. And I'm mad because I really want Married at First Sight Australia to come back, but it's cool. I'm like, I'm okay with that. But right now they're in the US and they're in Boston. So they had some couples. I mean, I talked to y'all before about the Alyssa and Chris. I'm so glad that she's no longer on the show. I'm like, who has time for that? Okay. But Olajuwon, was really, really coming really strong at his wife, because it's like he made it a big deal that in the beginning he wanted somebody that knew how to cook, somebody that basically, like was domesticated. Okay. So he went off on his wife this week and it was absolutely ridiculous. So if you all have not watched it, catch it. It's on Lifetime. It comes on every Wednesdays. It's Married at First Sight Wednesdays. That is definitely the one. Let me get in these comments real quick. What y'all talking about? That's what Tracy said. LOL. Girl, you saw that episode. It was off the chain. Okay. So that was this week, The Nerve. Like, Olajuwon, you get the L of the week. Please stop. I'm really excited because look, y'all, I got my friend that is backstage right now. Sean, if you ready, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna bring in. Okay, I've been promoting him all week. Sean Moe is backstage with me virtually. He is a family friend of ours. Like he stood with us during the Brown Bash. Okay, and he is also an artist and an entrepreneur. So let me go ahead without further ado. Okay, let me get him set up and bring him in real quick. Okay, hold on. Hey, Sean.
What's poppin', Mechi?
What's going on, bro? I'm so happy to have you on.
It's a blessing. This was overdue.
I was just gonna say we've been trying to get this together for a while.
I know, time another essence,
Well, it is the perfect time. First off, I mean, hell, what can we what don't you do? Okay, I think that's the question.
Man, appreciate that.
Yeah, and for those that are just tuning in, Sean Moe is an artist, he's a songwriter, he's produced a documentary, and he is an entrepreneur. So we gonna dab into a little bit of everything, right?
For sure, we gotta keep the ball rolling.
So you got to tell me, because when we met each other, of course, like we just, I knew you as a friend, but then, I saw that you were also within the music industry. So, when did you get your start?
I kicked it off probably around 2013 when the whole wave came to Chicago.
Okay.
And that's when I started taking serious again. I used to mess around when I was a shorty, like 5'6", but when the whole wave came back to Chicago, I'm like, man, I gotta tap in for real this time, because my pops was on the Chicago producing scene for some years back when I was younger though, but he's still in tune, But I'm like, yeah, I gotta shoot my shot. It's too close to home. So
Yeah.
that's when I started, investing in myself and started taking it serious. And that was back in like 2013. So it's been up there since.
And you know what? I'm thinking as you were talking like about that time. I mean, really, a lot of people from Chicago was blowing up.
Definitely. That's what made me jump into it. Like it's too because Chicago. We had a couple waves like back when I say Bump, Shauna, Crucial Conflict, Kanye. That first little wave. But I was younger back then. Then when it came,
I know, right? It wasn't our time, unfortunately.
When it came back with Keith Dirt, all them. That's why I'm like, man, it's time now. So that's
So you've been doing music since then, and then you have your latest project that just came out. How do you feel that you've evolved as an artist?
Just growth. Like you do more, you see more, you keep living.
That's right.
You get better with it. You learn more shit. You travel. It just open up your whole mind. Like
right.
I've been sitting on that project for probably like some songs from I got songs from like 2013, 2014 on that.
Shut up. For real?
It was like it was never a rush to drop it because I had to build my buzz up. You got a lot of people who just drop tapes. Don't nobody know who that is.
That's right.
So it was hard for me to put that together because it was like old songs and still new songs. So I had to kind of like clash it together and finally put it out.
Yeah.
But
I listened to a few of the songs on there, and I love the fact is they're really timeless. So the fact that you said that like some of those were, like some of your original pieces from when you first came out, it definitely still had a sound that was the move for right now.
Yeah, I got that a couple of times from people. That's the whole goal, to make timeless music. Priceless. Right. You don't know, what year it was. I think you will stick around a long way like that, long time like that.
Yeah. And with your lyrics, you actually, you are a lyricist and everything, but I would imagine that you listen to other music and everything, and you got the mumble rappers and the people like that. How do you feel when people kind of like classify rappers, like they just like, no, you this type of rapper, you this type of rapper, and where do you feel like you might fit in with that?
How would I classify myself? I always say this though. I always say whoever come original wins. Like that's who, you know what I'm saying. Anybody who come out when they own lane, own thing, they instantly separate from everybody else.
That's right.
Because there's too many bandwagoners now. I feel like people they not dropping shit from the heart.
That's
Everybody just watching what the next person do, trying to imitate it. So I feel like anybody who come original go win. You just got to stick with your vision, stick with your gut.
That's right.
I just say I'm original though.
I think we right now we live in a time where people get offended very easily, right?
For sure. Sensitive.
So and I just want to know from your perspective, because you also make music and then you're also a songwriter. Do you kind of have that looming in the back of your head when you are producing your own music, or helping other people with their music, like we don't want to offend nobody? Do you get that vibe?
Time, not really, not no more. Probably might when I first started.
Okay.
Not no more. It's shit just too reckless nowadays anyway. So not really. Not
I know.
it's really a genre for it's music for everybody right now. So I feel like just make what you want to make. Whoever it gets to, you know what I'm saying, whoever it touches, and that's who it's for. You can't just try to, set that baby every different fan or every different ear. You just gotta drop that shit. Whoever it grabs to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, I wanted to tell you first off, congratulations, because the first thing that you have on your page. So if you all are following him, make sure y'all follow him on all platforms. You had your stats from Spotify.
Yeah, definitely.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, them was some nice numbers.
How did that feel? Like, because from what you said on there, you have your full project on there, but like it reached so many places.
For sure. The internet powerful, but the music, and I felt like that was a good, you know what I'm saying? That was a good, I had a good run. I felt like I gave the best push for the most part that I could. So that wasn't bad for my first project. You know what I'm saying? I do
Not bad. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. Last week I had an artist on, the Lyrical Assassin, and he was talking about the it was really important to know like the marketing aspect when you are an artist. Do you feel like that with the marketing, because I mean your stuff is out there, do you feel like that definitely played a part as far as with you getting that exposure?
Definitely, because you can have the coldest, most talented project, and it's just sitting on the shelf. You don't know what to do with it. You gotta dibble and dabble and figure out. I took the initiative with me. Just you gotta try different avenues sometimes.
Okay.
I feel like you definitely gotta be connected.
That's
but
right.
everybody don't have them connections out the jump. So you gotta invest. You gotta invest in yourself and try different ways and try different avenues and figure that shit out. It's like a big puzzle.
Right.
It's like a huge puzzle, but you gotta, test the waters. But you definitely marketing. Ain't no cheat code to that. You gotta market.
You gotta do it. Now, look, what is, but besides the marketing piece, if there was someone that came to you and they wanted to, get, into music and they wanted to do that, what is like a cardinal piece of advice that you would give them?
For artists that just started,
yeah,
I just want to get into it. I'll say definitely network. You have to network. You know what I'm saying? Maybe communicate with a few other people that you might think that's in the same field as you.
That's right.
Start saving money. You can't do this shit broke. The music,
ain't nothing for free, right?
The music industry definitely a huge money pit. So you can't be counting pennies trying
to. You can't be scraping them. Okay, it's like you better come with the coin.
You gotta come, especially if you expect somebody to invest in you. They want to see you invest in yourself first. So
that's right.
You gotta have a couple of dollars put to the side.
Okay. Okay, so for my artists that's listening in, okay, y'all just got a piece of advice. And I mean, like I said, y'all make sure y'all go and follow Sean Mo because he got the stats up there. Okay, so clearly he is doing it right. Period.
Period, Pooh.
Period, Pooh. So tell me about the documentary that you produced. Like, I heard a little bit about the project, of course, but I want to hear it from you.
For sure. I got a few projects I'm working on besides the music.
Tell us, give us the tea.
My first documentary I did was, he was like on my little cousin before he got drafted to the NFL.
Okay.
His name's Jamal Williams. You could look it up. His Jamal Williams documentary. He went to BYU.
Okay.
He's like a Mormon school. They real strict out there, but he was like a starting running back at 17. So this one, the time everybody was going to South by Southwest, for the the little music function they do in Texas. So I didn't even go. I did the opposite of what everybody else do. I was gonna go that year, but I'm like, fuck it. Me and one of my partners who I work on the documentaries with, I just was telling him about my little cousin that was, making a lot of noise on the football side. So
Okay.
we just started talking. He's like, bro, we should go out to Utah, put a documentary together. So
Utah.
Utah. I ain't never been to no Utah before.
I know.
It was definitely different out there, but it's a nice scenery though. But
okay.
Basically slid out there for about 3-4 days, and we put together a real 30 for 30 ESPN kind of, documentary, just with a small crew, maybe like about 5 of us.
Okay.
Damn.
That's dope.
So, that opened the door. Like, so now I've been working on this for the past 3 years. I've been working on the Vibes Cartel documentary. He like the biggest in Jamaica right now. And he's locked up. He's been locked up. He like on some Gucci Man shit out there in Jamaica.
Oh
like he's locked up, still dropping music. Drake is influenced by him.
Okay.
Jay-Z know who he is. He's huge out there.
Like, you know I love me some Drake, Sean. You know I love Drake, okay?
Yeah, he big out there though. His name Vibes Cartel, but
okay.
His project was kind of, bigger than what we thought it was gonna be. So it's kind of taking us a little longer to put that together.
Okay. But it's in the works, so we'll be seeing it soon.
And I got another thing we working on with one of my cameraman, Jameez. We put together a prank show.
Let me take my sip for that, Sean.
Yeah,
who we are gonna be pranking out here? Okay.
The past few months, that's what we've been working on. We be having fun with that shit.
Is it giving like Jackass vibes?
It's giving Chicago punk and practical jokers type.
Okay. I'm already liking the premise of this.
Yeah, so that shit is hilarious.
I can tell you ready for it to come out. You can't wait for the people to see it.
We putting it together though. We want to make sure it's right though.
That's right.
I'm real strategic on how I release shit. Like I just don't throw anything out there because I feel like it's my name on it.
Yeah, you gotta take your time.
But that shit is hilarious though. We gotta hit with this.
Okay. Well, we'll be on the lookout for that. And the last thing before you do leave me tonight, outside of the music and everything that you do on that side, I was letting them know that you're also an entrepreneur. You have something that the people need for their health and wellness. Okay. So tell them a little bit about the sea moss.
Sea moss. You need it. Shout out Dr. Sebi.
Yes.
No, I sell sea moss. I make sea moss. I got sea moss gummies.
Okay.
It's real healthy for you though. Like if you're not familiar with sea moss, it got like 92 minerals. Your body only consists of 102 minerals. So sea moss get all that. It get the mucus up out you, give you more energy.
Okay.
It's too much to name, but I make all my peoples take it at the end of the day. Like
you got it in our house. We got some in the refrigerator. I think Anthony just got the gummies recently. I was just like, you're gonna have to share some of those. So we'll be getting another order real soon.
Love, appreciate it, man. Stay consistent with it too. That's something you gotta stay consistent with. It's easy to fall out, but you will notice the difference when you stop taking it. I'll put it like that. They
saying the gummies, they going crazy in the comments. Yeah. She Wendy, hey, shout out Patty Girl. She said, where can we order the sea moss?
Can I type on it? It's cmos.com.
You said Cmo?
Cmos. It's like
SEAMAO.
SEAMOS. cmos.com.
Okay.
cmos.com. Or you could text this number 414.
Hold on, I'm trying to type it in. It's not letting me do it. Okay, you said text 414
678 1044.
Okay, so I'm dropping the stuff in the comments for those that are tuning in if you are interested in purchasing the sea moss, okay? And I got the comments and stuff up here. So that's absolutely amazing. And it was just like when was the moment for you where you were like, I want to go ahead and add this? Because you got a lot of stuff going on. When did you want to add the sea moss to everything too?
Probably the last during 2021, like the beginning of 2021.
Okay.
Always, you know how a lot of rappers got something to sell.
Yeah.
I need something to brand. I need something to sell. I'm like,
That's right.
everybody doing clothes and t-shirts and shit like that. I'm like, I want something.
Everybody.
But I'm like, shit. I'm like, I actually was taking this shit and I knew what was, what it was doing for me. I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm waking up. My body waking me up before my phone rang. You know, I'm looking, I'm going to bed late, still waking up. I'm like, damn, this shit really worked.
Right. Like I got energy now.
And it play inside my name. You know what I'm saying? Like Shamo, Simo.
It makes sense.
Yeah, then it meant to be. So a friend of mine, she like, you should drop the N off your name, just make it Simo.
Okay.
I ran with it.
She said, and what are the health benefits? He named that already. Y'all not listening.
More energy, get the mucus about you.
Okay.
All that good stuff.
And mucus, I mean, for those that don't know, I mean, we are not speaking as healthcare professionals, but with the mucus, that's a lot of the things that can cause a lot of the illnesses that we need to be trying to avoid, especially with like COVID and things of that sort. So if you can get the mucus out of your body, you know, and you have a product that's able to help you do that, that's always a plus.
For sure. They say that's the main disease, is mucus.
So what are some things that's coming up before you go that you can, you know, share with us? You know, feel free to drop any exclusive news too now.
Like I say, the prank show. That's
Okay.
definitely one of the things I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna drop another project. I'm gonna do one more project for now, musically.
Okay.
The first one was called Can't Miss My Beat. I'm gonna drop Can't Miss My Beat twice.
Okay.
I got another vending machine I'm gonna put in another location, another healthy vending machine.
Okay.
And you say drop another news. I don't know. A picture floating around the internet right now, like a couple days ago. Somebody
What?
Yeah, I got a boy on the way. I got a son on the way. So
I'm gonna click you off this damn broadcast now. What?
I had to give it to you.
Did you
first.
tell Anthony?
I think I did.
Okay, he didn't tell me. All right, we'll give you a pass as long as you told the hubby.
Yeah, he was supposed to fill you in. He let me do that though.
Well, I mean, congratulations. You got so much stuff coming up, and that's so exciting. You got a little one on the way.
For sure.
And wait, since you brought that up, your baby girls, they released some projects as well. I saw that.
My oldest, yeah, they definitely had the YouTube going crazy. My oldest, she kind of like she retired now. She like I'm cool right now.
Not retired. Oh no.
Well, my little one though, her birthday coming up this month. I started her own little solo YouTube channel, so we gonna get that busting.
Yes.
Gotta keep them active too.
That's right. The whole family wins that way.
For sure. And
well, before you go, let them know how they can follow you and also how they can stream your music too.
You follow me on all social platforms under Shamo_politics. I see you got it down there floating by.
Yeah, it's like a stupid dash in there that's getting on my nerves. Hold on, we're gonna make sure we take that out because they'll be like, I can't find him. You know, reading is fundamental.
Yeah, like that. You just search that, or if you want to listen to any of my music, I got some. You type in Shamo, SEANMO.
Okay.
Just like that.
So you gonna come back once you drop the second project, right? Because we're gonna have to talk about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You better make sure MzMetchi is in the place for a listening party, okay?
Definitely. You already know I got you. And shout out to you. You put me in tune with pirate ship, man. I mailed something off today. That shit, that's so smooth. You just go straight to the post office.
Yes. I'm glad it worked out. And funny thing, my girlfriend Wendy that was just on, she asked the question about where to get the sea moss. She was the one that actually put me in tune. Like when I started Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, I was kind of similar to what you were saying, even though I'm not an artist, being in media, I'm like, I need another sector to be able to create revenue for myself, and outside of like my promotions and all of that. So when I did Lavish Looks, I was like, damn, this shipping is high. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that shit smooth. You can't never have too many hustlers. Look, we got the COVID test right here. We got the
Sean, what?
we got many hustles out here. We got to keep the ball rolling on all ends.
Absolutely. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
Man, you doing your thing. I'll be seeing you, man. Keep pushing.
I definitely will.
No matter what. Just keep going. This shit. It's like you only get one life. You gotta make your stamp.
That's right. Well, look, first off, thank you for being a friend. Okay, Sean, like I said, he is our family friend, and I'm so excited for everything that you've got going on, and just know you have my support throughout the entire way. Okay.
Love, I appreciate that, bitch.
All right, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, have a good night.
Good night.
Bye. Y'all make sure y'all go and follow, okay? That's our friend, okay? Follow Sean Mo. Make sure that you're streaming his music. And if you want to get the CMOS, let me go back to the comments real quick. Make sure that you text 414-678-1044, or you can visit cmos.com, okay, if you would like to purchase. We definitely, like I said, that's our friend. So we like, can we pick our shit up? But for all of you all that don't have that luxury, make sure that you go and visit the website and he will get that shipped out to you, okay? I'm going to take a really quick break. And then when I come back, I've got tonight's What Would You Do?
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. Let's get into today's What Would You Do? Where we're talking about real situations with real people and offering real solutions.
Okay, so this What Would You Do? I don't know. It's always some double standards. If you are in the, watching with me now, make sure that you drop those businesses in the comments. Okay, I'm here to promote you. So let's get into it. Let me take a sip first. Wait. All right. So I met this handsome, tall, dark guy at my school. That's a weird way to describe somebody. Anyway, he's exactly my type too. We have the same interest in TV shows and music. Plus, he's 6'4", has no kids, and a nice job too. The only problem is that he is 19 and I am 24. Ooh. I usually don't date younger men. The youngest guy I ever been with was 1 year younger than me, and the oldest was 10 years older than me. So this is something that's super different. I know he's not a minor, and I understand that he's grown and legal, but I still feel weird kind of entertaining him because he's still technically a teenager. He can't even buy me a drink if we go out. I told my mom, and she said that our age gap isn't that big of a deal and that I'm overreacting. My sister teased me and called me a cougar, LOL. So I don't know what to do. What would you do? Ooh, this one's fun. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, tonight's What Would You Do? She's 24, he's 19. She say he fine as hell. She feels some type of way because of his age. Okay. I'm trying to answer this, and we have to answer this appropriately, of course. I don't know. Some things, there are some people that are younger that are very mature. Life has matured them. Different things have happened where they don't act like your typical whatever age they are. I can even speak for that for myself. Like, I was younger and I'm like, boom, I got to get out here and get it myself. I'm an adult. I'm a grown ass woman, so my mentality was a little bit different in how I approach things. I know my husband met me when I was 23, and I'm just like, look, You know, this is what I want. You know, these are the things that I need. And it's just, you know, but life brought me to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my mom when I was younger. I had a lot of different, you know, things that went on. And it was just like, you know, I had no other choice but to step up and be grown. So sometimes age is not really a determination. I will say that, like, first off, they 24 and 19. I just feel like because I'm in my 30s, I'm like, wow, y'all some babies. But you know, got to give credit where it's due. You know, it sounds like that they're all pretty established, but age isn't really like a factor. Like, I feel like as long as, you know, if she would have said like, oh, he's 17 and I'm 24, like, girl, you don't get out the playground and out the sandbox and go play at the club or something. You go to Walmart, baby, go somewhere, go anywhere besides there. He is legal. So, you know, I don't know. I'm stuck. But let me see what my auntie crazy as hell. She said sex him only. Okay, you said it. I didn't. You said it. You said it. It wasn't me. It was you. I agree. I would, if I were single and he was someone that, you know, seemed to, you know, he's somewhat, you know, he's established, he's got himself together, all of that stuff. I would entertain probably only a physical type of situation, see where things go, you know, because naturally, like, if you're dealing with somebody, there's some time invested, there's some time, you know, some things that evolve at that point, you know, you get to really see who a person is. So I would probably have you know, a physical situation. I mean, and I would keep it like that. I mean, they're asking, what would you do? What would I do? I would probably go that route and just kind of see where things are, because, you know, there are different dynamics. Like, you know, we see it a lot of times where there's an older guy that will go for a younger woman. And we've even seen it in these scenarios where it is, you know, hey, this is a 5 to 10 year difference, and nobody blinks an eye. They're just like, oh yeah, that's the man, he's with the girl, you know, blah 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 blah. Okay, but then it's just a little bit of a different dynamic when you have that the woman is a little bit older versus the guy. So I want to know you all's comments. Let's see. She said that's going to be like class in session. I don't know. Well, okay, let's be frank. Everybody was that age at one point. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she might want somebody that's got the stamina of a 19-year-old, right? You know, the real Meg Thee Stallion. You know, I mean, I don't know. You just don't know what you're looking for as far as that's concerned. Yeah, for me, I don't know. I would probably entertain it, but not do too much. Hey, Auntie Frida. Okay, I got both my aunties. Hey, TTs. Auntie Frida said, what was the question? Auntie Frida, tonight's what would you do is that the woman is 24 years old. There's a 19-year-old that she's dating. She's feeling some type of way because of his age. So it's funny that she joined in on this conversation. So Auntie Frida, I definitely want to know your thoughts. Yeah, like, I don't think that it's a problem to date or talk to somebody or be physical. Like, as long as they are of legal age, do your thing. I just don't know how serious it'll be. She said, LOL. Yeah, she know why I said that. I want to know what your response is, Auntie Frida. Should she date him? Should she continue? Because we're all agreeing that maybe they should just be a little physical with each other. And these are my aunties saying hi. I love it. Y'all, my aunties like support me through everything. Like, they are literally the absolute best. I love them so much. I'm just like they always come through. But anyway, yeah, I mean, you know, for me, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I say do your thing. Wendy said, but she knew his age already. So it seems like she's more concerned with what her family thinks. Bing bong. That's it, sis. That is it. She doesn't know how to digest how other people will take it when they know that he's a lot younger than her. When you get into any type of situation, to an extent, you can't care what anybody else thinks, right? Like, you can't be worried about what other people think. You have to go with what it is that you feel. If you feel like you like him, he's good, he meets all of the credentials and the things that you need, bump what anybody else has to say. It's none of their business. Auntie saying hey to each other again. My Auntie Frida said, yes, she should. You know, I have no problem with dating down. Bing bong. She said she don't have no problem with it. I mean, I'm not mad at it at all. Like, everybody get your roll on as far as I'm concerned. I mean, do what it is that you have to do. It's not a problem. And we have to, again, go with what makes us happy. So if you feel happy and you feel okay with, what, this person is somebody that I like, I want to entertain them. The only thing that I worry about with dating someone that's younger is that naturally, like when you're younger, you are probably dating multiple people. Your mind may not be in a place of a full-on commitment or different things. Like, I was 23 when I met my husband. And I mean, I'm just like this. I'm like, the boy is mine. We're together and all of that stuff. But everyone does not quite have that mentality. And it's not a problem. You just want to make sure that if you're going to be dealing with someone that's younger than you, that you establish the type of rapport that you want to have with that person and the type of vibe, and make sure that you all are on the same page. Because, I mean, you hate to see somebody getting played out. They didn't, dipped into the little cradle a little bit and then they got played all the way to the left. That's not the situation that you probably want to go with. So I don't know. As Frida said, get a mature thinking youngster. Wink. I can't. I'm drinking my wine and I'm cracking up. Yeah, I agree. Get you a young whippersnapper, but get somebody with some sense. Because it's the same thing with men. Think about if this was the flip side, right? That man is gonna, you know what I'm saying, like, you do have some men that be wanting to take care of the young gals, okay? We know that. We see it, okay? I.e., like the term gold diggers, all this other stuff, whatever. But most men, if they are going to date someone that's maybe not exactly in their age range, they want to make sure that she's bringing something to the table besides, coochie and good looks. Let's just put it out there. That's the reality of the situation. So when it's on the flip side, you want to make sure like that, that he's still a man, he's just a younger man. Make sure that he's mature in his thinking and the way that he acts and the way that he conducts himself, so that you can just, you won't feel like that you're dating down in age, like it doesn't have to be that way. So this was a good what would you do tonight, y'all. Okay. And clearly she said, Auntie Trey said, meow, meow. Come on over here. Get some of this old kitty. Come get some old kitty. Okay. So that was tonight's what would you do? Y'all crazy. Talking about some meow. Next up, y'all already know what time it is.
Time to get into what's happening and what's up in these streets. Let's get it.
What y'all talking about in these comments? They all LOL. I cannot deal. All right. So she said, not old kitty. Yes. The older kitty. It's the older kitty for me. I got an old one too. Shit. If you're just joining in, make sure that you drop those businesses. Okay. If you missed tonight's what would you do? We were talking about just dating with different age gaps. So that was a really, really good one. On tonight's what's happening, what's up? Hold on. What y'all talking about over here? And tonight's what's happening, what's up? So, okay, everybody remembers the case with Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace to her, sending all the love to her family. A Kentucky jury has cleared the former police officer who fired shots during the 2020 drug raid that ended in Breonna Taylor's death. The jury on Thursday found Brett Hankinson not guilty of 3 counts of wanton endangerment. I'll probably mess that up, for firing shots that ripped into a neighboring apartment. Okay, so they found him not guilty. I just feel like it's just all bullshit. It's all bullshit. I really just hate to hear it. And I mean, I will say that there's been some cases that have been going on lately where you've been seeing, the justice that you would want to see if it was your family member that had been affected by, a shooting that happened that did not even need to happen in the first place. Like, it just was no reason whatsoever. So I was really saddened to hear about this news. And I'm just like, y'all gonna wait to do this shit right after Black History Month. How dare you? Auntie Frida says, speak for yourself. This is Baby Cat. Well, I got Baby Cat too then. Wendy said, be sure to follow Pouty Girls LLC and visit beapoutygirl.com. You can also use my promo code MzMetchi Pouty or Metchi Pouty 2 for 15% off. Okay. Yes, we are doing a soft plug during tonight's segment. Period. So yeah, this that was the first set of news. So if you haven't heard about that, make sure that you go and read up on it. Really, really, really unfortunate. And I hate the fact that it went down like that. All right. So here's a piece of news that you may or may not want to use. Okay. A potentially hazardous asteroid with a diameter roughly the size of Chicago's Navy Pier is on track to pass Earth on Friday morning. Known as 138971 or 2001 CB21 by NASA's Jet Laboratory, the asteroid measures between 560 meters and 1.2 kilometers in diameter. That's anywhere between the size of the Willis Tower and Navy Pier, both in Chicago. Okay. NASA has marked the asteroid potentially hazardous because it's greater than 500 feet in size and passes within 4.7 million miles of Earth's orbit. Okay. It gets dangerously close to our planet, but it will not touch it. It's going to pass by. So that is happening come Friday morning. Okay. It's going down. So if y'all watched that movie, what was it? Up or whatever, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio with his old fine ass. Yeah, it's gonna pass us by, but it's gonna pass by. Okay, so that is something that's going on. Okay, they're saying it's potentially hazardous. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all keep an eye out on that. I hope they can get some pictures or something. You know, I'm like, I want to see what's going on. Okay. Hold on. You say it's not going to get free. As you said, it's not going to get me off work. So good night. Be like, yeah, it's an asteroid that's going to come through. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it. I would prefer to be with my family during this time and not at work, miserable. So I'm gonna just stay at home while this asteroid is passing by. I'm scared to leave my house. Okay. The next story is with COVID-19, they've been seeing a collapse as far as people actually needing the vaccines because a lot of people have gotten vaccinated against the coronavirus. So states are scrambling to use stockpiles of doses before they expire, and then those amounts have to be added to the millions that have already expired. So as you all know, our government did all of this pushing for us to have all of these COVID tests and everything. But unfortunately, the way that it's working out, now they have too many, right? So, I mean, I guess it's a good thing if the COVID test didn't expire. Expired. If that wasn't the case, then we would be all good, right? Unfortunately, we're not all good. So there are a lot of states that are, trying to figure out what do we do with all of these additional ones that we have. So hopefully, if you haven't gotten it yet and you're interested, I mean, go sign up. It seems like that they've got plenty of them. And make sure that you are doing your part as we continue to fight COVID-19. Because even though they didn't lifted the mask mandate on the 28th, some bullshit. But they did it anyway. And y'all, it's so uncomfortable. Can I talk to y'all about it for a second? It's so uncomfortable. Like I be at work. Like if y'all don't back and give me my damn 6 to 10 feet. Yes, I changed the measurements. 6 to 10 feet back up. People be wanting to touch shit again. I'm like, I know y'all not washing y'all hands. And then they be looking at me crazy when I still wear my mask. I'm like, I'm protecting me. Some people still have people that are at risk where we have to protect ourselves, but it is a little bit free. Like, I stepped out last night and it was nice to have some moments where it was not on. My auntie Frida said that masks are trash. Okay, you right. You're right. Tracy said, LOL, I know, right? So last but not least, according to Deadline, Mary J. Blige will produce her own film, which has been titled Real Love, via her Blue Butterfly production banner. Okay, that was a freaking mouthful. Her song that was released on the 411 album is going to be basically like the plot and the basis for this movie that she's going to release through Lifetime. Okay, Lifetime says Mary is one of the phenomenal talents that can do it all, and we are so thrilled to be able to partner with her again on an opportunity to bring her music to life in the form of a movie that we believe audiences will love. So Mary J. Blige, girl, we looking out for you. Some people they saying they don't want you on Power and all those types of stuff. I don't know, but I'm excited for your project, and it's gonna be lit. My auntie, oh my gosh, my auntie. She said, I hope she's not playing herself. that might be a little difficult for her to do. Auntie Tracy said, I got that CD. Everybody has the What's the 411. Like, who doesn't love us some Mary J. Blige? We love Mary J. Blige, okay? All right, moving on.
Now it's time for the Blueprint Live's topic of the day. Let's get into it.
Tonight's topic of the day is, do you take accountability? Okay. I'll say this. In between talking with my, some family members, some of my friends, even coworkers, just people in general, it is becoming a problem for people to take accountability when they're supposed to, right? And it really leaves people that are at a place where they take accountability for their actions and things of that sort. It kind of leaves them at a place of, how do you kind of respond to that? How do you deal with when someone doesn't want to do that? Okay. I think we've all kind of been there at this point. So, and if you don't know what accountability is, it's taking responsibility for your actions. Okay. So, let me get into these comments real quick. Hold on, because they're going off over here. What y'all talking about? The singer, not the actress. Yeah, she clowning. Auntie Tracy, I don't know what's going on. Auntie Frida, I'm assuming she don't like her own power. She not liking Mary J. Blige. But anyway, back to tonight's topic. Why is it such a common theme that we're seeing as far as people, they may get called out on their actions, or they may be asked some things, and they're just like this. Oh no, I'm not taking responsibility for that. What do you need? What do you need me to do? And we just like, we need you to take accountability for your actions. So if you're, people that do things to other people, or they don't do things, or they don't show up, or they don't do what they say they're going to do, or whatever the case is. And then, I know somebody could feel me on, you have called somebody out on something and you said what you need to say. You got that shit off your chest. And they're just like, oh, no. I'm totally oblivious to what you're talking about. And you just like, hey, excuse me. I need you to take accountability for your actions at this point. What you've done has caused either an action or a reaction, or it's caused a consequence or a repercussion. And they just like this, oh, no. I don't see what you're talking about. I don't understand. And it just leaves you at a place of just feeling like, why am I even talking to this person? Why am I dealing with this? I think that for the people that are okay with taking responsibility for their actions, or if they've hurt someone, if they've said something that's offended someone, it takes a certain level of humility that you have to have. And it also takes a certain level of emotional maturity, not immaturity, that has to be had in order for you to recognize that it's just like, hey, look, you may not always be right, or what you said may have been offensive to someone. We have to start taking that time to really start processing, and then hearing people when they say that maybe our actions or inactions have done something that might have had an effect on someone else, right? It's very easy to say like, oh no, that didn't affect me, or that wouldn't hurt my feelings, that wouldn't make me upset. But that when you do that, it totally goes against the person that you care about, or someone that's in your life, or someone that you have some type of camaraderie with to an extent. It creates a little bit of a distance there, right? Let me get into these comments. Auntie Frida said, people hate to be deemed as wrong. There are a lot of narcissistic people in the world. Ding, ding, ding. That part. I find that the people that have the most problems with taking accountability for their actions, or again, inactions, are people that are very narcissistic. Everything revolves around them. They're not able to see and able to understand that it's not just their emotions or their capacity that's affected, but that it's also other people, right? And they have got to be probably the most annoying to deal with, because they need the most shit. They need the most support. They need this. And I mean, I know you feel me on this. Like, and you're right. They don't want to be deemed as wrong. They don't want it to just come off like, oh, I did something that was bogus. Like, yes, you did, narcissist. You're a narc. You're a narcissist. It's really, really unfortunate that it happens that way. But what I would say, if you are someone that has heard like, well, you didn't take responsibility for this, you didn't do this, or whatever, before you go into a tyrant of, hey, I no, I didn't do that. No, I mean, I couldn't have hurt your feelings, or I'm sorry you feel that way. I know y'all done heard that before. No, let's take the time to really process what it is that we've done in those times. Because I mean, I'm speaking to you from both sides of the spectrum. I can call somebody out, and I've been called out before, and it don't feel good when you called out. But if it's somebody that you care about, or if it's somebody that you have to have some type of bond or relationship with, or you work with them in some capacity, you owe it to be able to take accountability. I mess up at work sometimes, and I have to be like, hey, I messed up. I need help to fix it. What can I do? And then you got to be ready with that accountability to put the work in to make sure that you don't do the same thing twice. So that's just the word that I want to leave you all with, okay, this evening. Okay. Now we're about to get ready to close out. So
Thank you so much for all of my listeners for tuning in. And now it's time for the quote of the night.
I want to share a quote tonight of something that, I saw it. I saw it, and it just immediately, I was like, yeah. And not that it's like anything crazy that's going on, but I think somebody gonna be able to feel me on this. Here it goes. I no longer force things. What flows, flows. What crashes, crashes. I only have space and energy for things that are meant for me. If you just tuning in, I'll give it to you one more time. I no longer force things. What flows, flows. What crashes, crashes. I only have space and energy for things that are meant for me. Okay? If you're going through something and you feel like that you just gotta force it, or you having too many of the same conversations, you've been repeating yourself like you are a goddamn recorder, whatever it is, okay? Let it flow how it's going to flow. Because in this season that we're all in, whether if you are a business owner, you're a mom, you just started a new job, you're branching out on your own, you're about to go and travel and see the world, whatever it is that you're doing, we only have enough energy for the things that serve us in this season. Okay. So we're not taking on anybody else's shit. When people aren't taking accountability for what they need to do, like in today's topic or whatever it is, that we are only responsible for ourselves. We are not responsible for that over there. Okay. So only have the space and energy for the things that are meant for you. And I guarantee you that you'll not only feel much better, but you'll be in a better space and you'll be able to conquer whatever it is that's in front of you. Okay. Had to leave y'all with that good word. Let me get into these comments real quick before we exit out. Wendy said, talk that talk. Period, Pooh. She put the hands up emojis. Period. Like that's it. We only have the space for that. Whatever it is what it is. Okay. Auntie Tracy said, hey, now say that. Yes. We are no longer forcing things. Okay. It's going to be what it's going to be. Okay. And we're going to conduct ourselves accordingly. Okay. Y'all, next week, so we got the pop-up coming up. Last week I had Siobhan Scott that was on the show from Exquisite Catering. Okay. So next week we're definitely going to be doing that. That's the St. Patrick's Day pop-up bash. It's happening March 13th from 12 to 5 in Riverdale. If you all want to be a vendor, make sure that you email booking@exquisitesouls.com to go ahead and become a vendor so that you can also come and sell your products too. The people are coming outside and we want to see your lovely face and we want you to come and shop. Okay. Thank you so much to my amazing sponsors. Okay. Tax Strategy, Fiya Infusions, Black Dollar Days, and of course, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. If y'all see my earrings, these are the Lavish Looks. These are the splendid earrings that are available right now. So head on over to MzMetchi.com/shop. Get your shop on. I have accessories as well as nice premium sunglasses, okay? Because the sun is shining and we want to make sure that your little eyes are protected, okay? So shop on there. If you can't make it to the pop-up, if you'd like to be a vendor, make sure that you do booking at exquisitesouls.com, okay? I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And of course, my two special guests, Cameron Batley from Honeebee Beauty. Okay, you can book her for all of your health and wellness services. You can get your facials, you can get your lymphatic massages, honey. You can get a massage on that body, whatever you need. And make sure that you tune in with my bro and get in tune with him, Sean Mo. His music is streaming anywhere. You can literally type in his name and he pops right up. Okay, he's doing big things, and I wish both of my guests continuous success in everything that they've got going on. And I hope that you, everyone that's tuning in, you have a great week. If you are joining me or listening in on iHeart, Spotify, or anywhere you listen to podcasts, thank you so much. I love everybody, and I hope that you all have a blessed rest of your week. Hold on, let's see. Wendy said, I've been rocking my lavish looks by MzMetchi all week, baby. Baby, me too. Me too. She put the fire sign. Auntie Tracy said, nice. And Auntie Frida said, remind me. Auntie, I got you. I want you to come see me because I'm going to be not too far from you. So thank you so much. And next week, I've got some special guests or whatever the case is. And I'm going to let y'all know this. For all of my fans of Jocelyn's Cabaret on the Zeus Network, Lexi Blow is coming back on the show on March 17th. Okay, so she wanted me to let y'all know. We're going to be talking about everything with Miss Lexi Blow and Prevail Dancewear. And we're going to be talking about the show. So I want you all to tune in. But I'll be back here next Thursday. Same time, same place. Okay, bye.